What's up, loves? Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Tiffanie T, the Realtor Connector. If you're new here, welcome. I'm so glad that you decided to stop into my channel. To all of my returning subscribers, you guys are amazing. Today's video I am, as always, excited about because I want to help all of my realtor friends. Listen, the time that we are in right now, y'all, nobody could have prepared us for it. But we're here, and I'm that type of person, right? We can sit and complain, we can sit and worry, we can sit and stress, or we can sit and say, somebody's successful during this time. Somebody's going to be successful after this time based on how they operate in this time. So let me make sure that I'm one of those. As I've shared before, I'm going to be giving tips directly to my realtor partners, but if you're a business owner, these tips will work for you. Like, they literally will kind of work across the board. All right. So grab your pen and paper. I'm going to tell you 3 things that I need you to be doing right now while the market is in a weird space. We don't have that much inventory. It's taking a little longer for certain buyers to close. So you may not have as many closings happening. Your business may not be as busy as you want it. So I want to tell you what to do kind of with that in between time. All right. So thing number 1, I want you to update your buyer's presentation. First and foremost, if you do not have a buyer's presentation, I need you to get one. Also, if you don't have it, you're not being mentored well, so I need you to call me, all right? But seriously, if you don't have a buyer's presentation, I need you to get one done. If you do have one, I want you to go in and update it. Is everything in the presentation, is it relevant? Is it all updated to what's going on? Have you updated any of your fees that your clients need to know about? I want you to make sure that your buyer's presentation matches exactly what's going on and all of the changes that has gone on, okay? I don't want to get too much into it. Maybe I'll do a whole separate video about the buyer's presentation, but this is the very first thing that you should be doing with the client before you go out into the field. So the presentation itself needs to be very detailed on who you are, how you're going to work for that client, what their process is going to look like. It should talk about what's going on in the market. They shouldn't find out about the level of competition, what an appraisal guarantee is. They shouldn't talk about that when they finally find a home that they love, that they want to put in an offer on. You should be talking about that during your buyer's presentation. One of the things that I teach my mentees is there's two things that you don't go out into the field without, and that's proof of funds and having done a buyer's presentation. Now, I understand there may be situations where you talk to a client that day, there's an emergency, you guys really got to get out and see the property, but that presentation should be getting done tomorrow. I do not care. This is something that you cannot skip out on. So thing number 1 that I want you to be doing, if you feel like you have downtime, if business is a little bit slow, if some of your buyers are holding out, if you're waiting to get more leads in, I want you to update that buyer's presentation. Have you, like me, maybe change some of your branding? Do you have a new logo? If it's not on your buyer's presentation, I need you to get that updated as soon as possible, because my hope is that with these lead gen tips that I'm sharing with you, with everything that you're getting at your company, you're going to have a flood of clients and your business is going to turn around very soon. And I want you to be fully prepared. All right. Thing number 1, update that buyer's presentation. Thing number 2, and I live by this, y'all. I need you to update your email list or update your database. If you do not have a consistent schedule on when your database or your email list, I'll use those 2 interchangeably, is hearing from you, I need you to be working on that right now. So for instance, my database hears from me once a week. I schedule my newsletter that I'm going to send out. I schedule it on Tuesday, and then I send it out on Wednesday morning. I used to do once a month, but now things are picking up. I want things to pick up. I need things to pick up. So my database is hearing from me a little bit more. So I want you to go in and check a couple things. First of all, do I even have one, right? Do I have a place where all of my clients are housed? Are they, or future clients, past clients, are they hearing from me often? If so, how often? Am I sending out something weekly? Am I sending out something monthly? Again, maybe I'll do an entire separate video on what my database gets from me and what that looks like, how I plan it and how I schedule it. But during this time, right, while things are not moving as they used to. And maybe your business is doing amazing, which that is my hope. All right. I've been able to, I think I closed 3 deals last month, 3 deals this month. So things are still going pretty good, but I want them to pick up even more. So during what I'm calling quote unquote downtime, I'm making sure I'm updating my business. So get that email list updated. If there's any people in there that unsubscribe, make sure you note that. If there are any emails that have bounced back, go ahead and eliminate those or erase those out of your email list. Maybe reach out to the person who, their email bounced back and say, hey, I've been trying to get this newsletter out to you. I've been trying to get my updates out to you. Your email bounced back to me. What is the correct one? All right. So first and foremost, we're updating that buyer's presentation, making sure that everything is up to date on the current market and all of our current business changes. And then thing number 2 is checking that email list, cleaning it out, any emails that have been bouncing back, or if we're not being consistent on it, I want you to look through it, decide what days you're sending out something to your database and what that content is going to look like. And the very last thing that I want you to go ahead and do is call any potential clients who you have not spoken with in the last 6 months, 6 to 12 months. And you may even go a little longer, right? Say you spoke to someone at the end of last year or middle of last year who said that they would be interested in buying a home. They never started the pre-approval process. You're not in the field with them, but you're going to pick up the phone and you're going to call them. You're going to see what's going on with them. You're going to ask them, have they been working on their credit? Are they ready to speak with the lender yet? Maybe they're not. Do you have their email? Are they in your database, right? Because you're updating that database and you want to make sure that they're in there. At the end of the day, you want to make sure they're top of mind so that when the market switches, if they're waiting on, their a raise that they're getting at their job, you want to make sure that you have talked to them during this downtime for them. There's so many realtors out here. It's so saturated. Someone can come right in and take that client, and you don't want that. If you've touched them before, you want to continue to touch them. So again, if you have not spoken with the client in the last 6 or potential client in the last 6 to 12 months, I want you to pick up the phone. Say it with me. Pick up the phone. Do not send a text message. Do not send an email. Pick up the phone and actually call them. Check in. Let them hear your voice. Let them know you care, and let them know that you're there for them. If they don't answer the phone, maybe they're at work, maybe they just don't answer, I want you to send a video message just saying, hey, this is Tiffany. I'm just checking in with you. I know we talked a couple months ago. The market, of course, is a little bit crazy, so I just want to see where you stand. Are you still looking to buy this year? Are you thinking you're going to sell next year? How's everything going with your credit? How are you looking with saving? Whatever that last conversation you had with them, bring that back up. Let them know that you're still thinking about them and you have not forgotten. All right, guys, so that's it. The top 3 things that I need you to be doing right now. Focus on your buyers. It's updating your buyer's presentation, updating your email list and database, and also picking up the phone and making phone calls to anyone you have not spoken with in the last 6 to 12 months. Now, there's so many other things that you can be doing with the buyer, with the renter, even with potential sellers. So this may kind of be a series where I come back and just give you the things that you can be doing if you have downtime or if you're really trying to build your business. So go and do those first 3 things on the buyer side and watch how things start to shift for you. Well, guys, listen, if you enjoyed that video, do me a huge favor. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know once you've done them. Once you've updated that buyer's presentation, come back and let me know, like, Tiff, I got it done. Come back and let me know, hey, I called through these people that I hadn't spoke to and I got 2 clients that are actually ready to start looking. I promise you that's going to happen. Also, if you're a licensed realtor or want to become one, I want you to call or text me as soon as possible. Let's chat. Let's see how I can help you grow your team, grow your brokerage, because that's absolutely what I am here for. I'll see you on the next video.